Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is a 30-day challenge where you and I are working on our English speaking skills every single day. Oh my god, I'm repeating this phrase every time as an intro just to, quickly explain what's going on here and what we're doing here. So if you're looking for a place where everyone is united by the very one idea is to work on their speaking skills, hone their speaking skills, and do at least something every single day to improve their speaking skills, then you are at the right place. It's day number 22 and I'm more than excited because it means that we have only 8 days left, which is like roughly 1 week. I don't know, I think that if it wasn't for this very challenge, I wouldn't be able to stick around for so long. You know that I have very severe problems with time management, consistency, and discipline. And I think this challenge affected not just my English, not just me being able to do something every single day and interacting with this language and speaking more and doing shadowing, but it also affected my life, literally. Like now I'm more disciplined. For example, sport is another aspect of my life which is very neglected by me. And now I feel that because of this challenge, I'm more committed to doing other stuff which I was putting off every day, every year. So cool, isn't it? I think that's very cool. Another thing that I notice is that now when I'm watching anything, because I watch a lot of English content on a daily basis, I either listen to it or attentively watch it, and now I'm trying to shadow whenever I'm watching anything. That's very interesting because I think that shadowing became sort of a habit for me right now. And also I shared some of my insights and some of my feedback on my experience so far, and I did it in previous videos. Please go and watch. I think that might be very relevant for you because if you are in the middle or at the very beginning of doing this, it can be pretty encouraging. And I don't know how it works for you guys, but for me, whenever I see somebody doing something in process and changing something, whenever they are recording this and they're tracking their progress, I feel so satisfied. It's such a satisfying feeling to watch how something is transforming and making this transition into something better. And it's always very, very inspiring, in my personal opinion. With that being said, don't forget that I'm not the only one who's working here. So today is day number 22. I'll be doing the rest of the video that I was doing yesterday. I'll be shadowing Josh Johnson, a comedian, stand-up comedian, and this is one of his latest shows. He's on tour now and he does a lot of shows, and he always uploads them on YouTube like once a week. So if you're interested in comedy and something very refreshing, and if you also want to practice your speaking skills, highly recommend to go and watch his videos and try to shadow him. I'm shadowing him because I think that he is so eloquent and his diction is very good. And I think that you should try to shadow people whose pronunciation is very good, whose speaking is clear at the beginning. Start off with something easier and start off with someone whose speech is clear. That's very important. And Josh Johnson is one of them. That's why I'll be shadowing him. So let's get started. It's day number 22, shadowing Josh Johnson. Let's go.
No, what if you...
No, what if you
have your entire culture with a different understanding?
What if you have your entire culture with a different understanding
of everything, a different understanding of the world,
a different understanding of the world,
a different lens,
because it's from the different lens,
and it's also from
perspective
of a people who have built a very rich
perspective of a people who have built a very rich heritage. And look, I don't even know that it's true because apparently they didn't show anybody any words,
So maybe that's just something they said for later.
So maybe that is just something they said for later.
After they went ahead
Well, that's it for today. Again, it took me only 20 minutes today. But you know, guys, I consider me sitting and talking in front of a camera as a part of a practice now, because I spent a lot of time just talking to the camera also, because that's why I decided that it will be enough for me to have like 20 minutes of shadowing and about 10 or 20 minutes of just talking. Of course, I'm editing a lot and cutting out a lot of shots that I'm making, because it would have been too long of a video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and leave some comments below and tell me how is it going for you, because you know, like, I'm really interested in people who are subscribed to my channel. So that's why I'm always asking you to give some feedback and leave some comments and let me know what you think. So thank you for watching again. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye.